So, moving, this poor guy, he's wondering what's going on. God, this dog loves me so much. I've never had, I don't think, this sounds very My Chemical Romance-ish or emo, but, I can tell you, I've always been a person that can, love, but I've never experienced, real love, like the fucking most, just the kind of love that you see in movies or novels or them old 50s movies my grandma and I would watch together, in black and white, where they remember they used to dance and shit, and there was an orchestra. I wish I'd lived back in them times. I was listening to a guy talk about romance and how marrying for this and that and what to do with women and all this nonsense, and it's like, I know that love is a real thing, because I know, I've never loved anybody like my ex, even to this day. I'd be lying if I told you, people go, well, you're, you love her, you're just not in love with her. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm still fucking in love with her. Do you know what I mean? Like, she might not be in love with me, and I got no reason to say this, or I'm not trying to, whatever, but the dog loves me as much as I love her still after a year and 5 months. You know what I mean? Like, I still, have, love for her. And not just feelings, but I still, fucking think about her every fucking day, multiple times a day. I love her. You know what I mean? Like, I always wondered what love was, and, if I was ever in love with someone, and what the feeling's like. Well, love, there's nothing you can do about it. It don't leave. It's a thing that just, it's like when this dog, he loves me so much that it just makes me go, dude, you're good. You know what I mean? Like, I go all the Hercules, you're good. You ain't gotta, he just wants to love on me and be in my world, and, all of that, and I know a lot of pit bull mixes and pit bulls in general, they're very affectionate and very, they think they're lap dogs, but he's so appreciative, and if my ex was anything like this dog, we'd still be together. You know what I mean? But people come, my friend CT, come on, my friend CT, I was planning on leaving all my stuff, you know what I mean? I said, I'll just sleep on the floor, and come on. So I get a couple comforters, just take what I can. I made 3 trips there today on my bicycle, pulling the wagon, I'm not going to sit on my ass and expect people. I didn't expect any help, My one friend had to work, and I kind of, and my friend today had to work. I said, bro, he said to me, I said to him, I said, bro, I'm moving this weekend. I know you're moving, and you're by yourself, okay? I said, I got you, after work Saturday. And I said, I don't trust anybody else to show up and help you, but I'll be there to help you, brother. You know what I mean? And he said, well, what do you, I was doing an imitation. What are you doing? I said, I'll have all my shit over there, or whatever I can get over there. We'll be there by then. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. I said, I didn't want to tell him, I'll just leave I'll leave the couch, I'll leave the bed, I'll leave the dresser. I don't give a fuck as long as I got my pets. I'll leave the fucking guitars. You know what I mean? I don't really give a fuck, As long as I got a place to go, I got a gym, I got electrical, I got hot water, I got a place to shower, I got a place to put my animals, it's got air conditioning, I've been homeless, and, it ain't fun sleeping on the concrete. I've been in jail. Them are the best life lessons I've ever had, and I thank God that I went through them, because it makes me appreciate coffee and aspirin and not having to fill out a report to get aspirin. But my friend CT was like, well, I'll, I'm going to get the truck Friday night. I said, bro, all I need is a couple hours and a truck. You know what I mean? I don't need any help as far as like people unloading shit for me. I got all of that. I mean, I could use a dolly. I said, I got all of that. I said, I can get that. He said, you sure? I said, yeah, I'm sure I can get all of that. He said, all right. So that's the plan. So tomorrow I talked to my boss, or my gym owner, Eddie, who's been letting me work out for free. Just been doing pest control for him for a while, just to help him out and just to do it because I like the dude. And you know, I've been doing the pest control over at his other property, and I saved him a bunch of money, and we did the stuff ourselves. And one day he just said, well, you know, even if this girl cancels the pest control you're doing for the rental property, I'm not gonna charge you anymore for your gym membership. I said, well, I'll still take out, you know, the trash and help with stuff around the gym, and you know, do your pest control. He said, oh, well, you know, whatever, man, but you're good. So he always said, like, if you ever need to use my car to go to an interview or whatever. So I said to him, well, can I use your car and your Jeep tomorrow to go and you know, my gym family, Bubba, what's his name? Rich has been awesome. You know, the guys brought me care packages, stuff for the dogs, and I'm really bad at people giving me stuff or getting blessings. Like, I just, you know, when people give me a compliment, I'm just like, yeah, whatever, you know. But my gym family, and that was the one thing I tried to tell her, man, like, I don't have family. Like, it's hard for people that have family to know what it's like to be, come here. All right, we're getting near the street, come here. Stop. That's what that means. You hear me? You know what stop means? Nerd. It's hard for people to know what, and that's why I know that God is real, because I've experienced there's no one there but Him. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen it. I wouldn't be talking about it if it wasn't real. So, you know, things that I got from her were like, you know, like, well, this is where my gym is. This is kind of, well, you know, we'll get a car and we'll come. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not leaving here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not leaving here for a month. This is part of my sobriety, is this gym. You know what I mean? This is part of these people are like my family. Like, I've known them my entire life. Like, I feel like I've grown up with these people. And in an area like Tampa, it's not like Las Vegas really, where you got a bunch of people moving in and out all the time. But an area like Tampa, like, you know, there's a lot of fancy areas, and there's a lot of, it's hard because we live in the county. We're not like in the town or in a gated community, but it's like, it's just a normal place for me that, you know, God put in my life, you know what I mean? And this is my area, you know, and God just made everything come together like He says He will.